Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kayan Henry, and today I will be talking to you about violence against women in our society. Okay, violence against women is a widespread hidden epidemic that plagues the lives of women and young girls in our society. It is so powerful that it affects them physically, emotionally, and psychologically. This disease has the power to alter victims' behavior and prevent them from fulfilling their need in society. Gender based violence is a phenomenon deeply rooted in gender inequality and continue to be an alarming human rights violation. Now, violence against women can take many forms, and one of the forms that we will be talking about today is intimate partner violence. What is intimate partner violence? This is violence against women from their partners who live together underneath the same roof. This is the most prevalent form of violence globally. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence 2020, nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused by an intimate partner in the US. During 1 year, this equates to more than 10 million people. Most domestic violent victims Most domestic violence victims are between the ages 15 to 49 who reported that they have been subjected to abuse in some way by their partner. In addition to the substantial rate research has documented numerous short and long-term adverse mental health consequences of violence against women. Some of these consequences are depression, anxiety, post traumatic stress disorder, and so on. The physical injuries are normally from battering to the head, throat, neck, or sometimes the abdomen. I know you must be wondering what could cause a person to react in this way. Why are women being abused today? Now, I have a couple causes here for you. And one of the main causes that we're going to talk a little bit about is the environmental factor. Growing up, a lot of persons, a lot of men went through an abusive relationship when they were growing up. They watched their fathers abuse their mothers, or their uncles abuse their aunts. So they believe it is appropriate. It is an appropriate means of behaving. Or I should treat my wife like this because when my dad did that to my mom obeyed him. So it's okay. I want my wife to obey me, so I'm going to do that to my wife. I'm going to abuse my wife. I'm going to punch her in the face and she's going to listen to me. These are the things that women go through when they choose partners from those environmental backgrounds. Okay? Another major cause is stereotyping and prejudice, expectations of femininity and masculinity. A lot of men believe that a woman's job should be catering to his needs and chores, doing household chores, while their job is to be a breadwinner and do whatever else they need to do. But they are in control. While women in today's world might not agree with that, then that's gonna cause some form of conflict, and that's where women can be women rights can be violated. Okay? Being a victim of gender-based violence is perceived in many societies as shameful and weak, with many women still being considered guilty of attracting violence against themselves through their behaviors. So, in many parts of the world, women are afraid to speak up because they know they're not going to get any justice, because based on the system, the justice system that they're living under, they're going to become guilty of attracting violence. So they would prefer to keep it covered up. So they just go to their abuse and be stressed out. Another factor, cause of violence against women is sexuality discrimination. Lesbians and transgender women are oftentimes faced with high risk of violence due to their choice of sexuality. So, beyond physical attack, the many consequences of stigma and discrimination has become a major concern for a lot of people. So not only that they are being abused physically, they're also being abused emotionally based on their choice of sexuality. Okay? That's another major cause. Now, how can we help this? What can we do